Assalamualaikum everyone, welcome back, and today we are going to solve polynomial exercise 2.2 question number 2. I do understand there is a gap between it, but sorry for that. What else I can say, due to some personal reason I was not been able to upload videos or clips, so sorry for that, and inshallah I'll continue uploading it. And so let's begin with our exercise 2.2 question number 2 part 1. Okay, what the question says? Question says find a quadratic polynomial each with the given numbers as the sum and the product of its zeros respectively. Now what we have to do in the first part, we find it out the quadratic polynomials and quadratic equation, then we find it out its roots and sum of its products and roots, product of product of its zeros and sum of its zeros. We did all that thing. Okay, and now here what we will be doing, bete, here we will be finding out what we will be forming our quadratic equation by the given roots. Okay, and so let's get started how to do it. So we have to find what? We have to find a quadratic polynomial. So let the quadratic polynomial be ax square plus bx plus c. What it is? It is nothing. It is a general standard form of quadratic equation. We let it that be a quadratic polynomial, and alpha and beta be its zeros. Means what? Roots. Okay, what this. So now we know sum of its zeros is what? That is alpha plus beta equals to what, beta? I hope you must have remembered. That is minus coefficient of x upon coefficient of x square. We can say this is what? Minus b upon a. Can we say that? Can we do that? Yes, I hope you remember. Now we have what? This alpha plus beta, that is sum of its product. What it is given? Let it be the first one, 1 upon 4. So by here we can say what is a and b, we can clearly see. Now wait for its product. Product of its zeros equals to, we know, constant term upon coefficient of x square. This we have already studied in the previous question. Now what we can write it here? Okay, we can write here is what? C upon a. And what's the next term given? Minus 1. See, here it is minus 1. Now what we can see by here, we can understand, okay, b is clear to us, okay, what is the b value, c value is clear, but here we need to make somehow a should be what? Somehow we have to make it like, from here a is coming 4, but from here we can say is 1. No. Now here is the technical part. What do we need to do? We need, or we can say minus 4 upon 4. We can write it like this. If we will simplify this, we will get minus 1. Now we need to find out what is our a. So by clearly a is 4. What is b? Now you need to think. According to the formula, we have minus b upon a. Here b is, you can see it is 1 upon 4. Why? The basic formula says minus b upon a. Now here it is positive. So it means b must be negative, then only going to replicate to what? Positive. Okay. So b will be minus 1 and c is better what? C is minus 4. Now let's put this value in this particular equation, and we will put let it be question number 1. We can say put values in equation 1. So if we will put, we will get 4x square minus x minus 4 equals to 0. This is what? This is our required quadratic equation. Now in last, if you want, you can write. So quadratic polynomial equals to 4x square minus x minus 4 equals to 0. This is our required quadratic polynomial. Okay, so I hope the first part is being clear. Let's move to the next part and let me clean it out your board. If you're not able to understand, let me give a quick recap so that you can understand. So beta, what is there? Nothing is there. I'm telling you, if you will think about it too much, it will become difficult. If you will be relaxed from your mental level and try to understand it, it will become super duper easy. So now what is there? 2 roots are given, zeros are given of our quadratic polynomial. Okay, quadratic equation. We can say, we let the equation be whatever the standard form is there of quadratic equation, we let it that. We know some formula, that is coefficient minus coefficient of x upon coefficient of x square, that we compared, and then we put the first whatever the value was given. Then for the product we put what? The next value whatever it was given. Then we find out the values of a, b and c, and then we put it in the quadratic equation and got it solved. So let's move to part 2. Question 2, part 2. Now let's have the second part. See, now I'm not going to write full theory. I've already explained it to you. So I'll go straight and very convenient. Okay. So this line you have to write let the quadratic polynomial be what? Ax square plus bx plus c. This you have to write. Okay. And it's zeros, b, alpha and beta. Now I won't be writing that full question, sum of its product and sum of its zeros and product of its zeros. I'll go straight away. Okay, so we can say alpha plus beta equals to minus b upon a, and alpha beta multiplied c upon a. This is the basic formula for the product, you know, and for the addition, you know. Now we know a is the denominator. So what do we have? We have square root 2 and 1 upon 3. From here it is clear that we need a equals to 3. Then only it's going to solve that. Plus this is positive and we need to have b. It means b was in negative and it become positive while getting this. Okay. Are you getting my point? If b by default will be negative, and by default the negative sign is also there, so it will become positive. Negative into negative will give positive, but here it is showing positive. So we will be taking how? We will be writing minus 3 square root 2 and 3. I hope you got it. So this 3 can be cancelled, and if we will remove this minus sign, it will give positivity. Okay. And we have this. We can say a equals to 3. B equals to what? Minus 3 square root 2 and c equals to 1. Quadratic equation, putting value in question number 1. Equation number 1, whatever the equation is given, let's put the value directly. 3x square minus square root 3 root 2 x, this is 3 beta, 3 plus 1. So this is what? Quadratic polynomial. I hope you are able to understand. Now I will be doing the next part. So this is more clear and easy to understand. So I will be trying to skip some theory so that first part I have already explained it to you. Now you need to, so it becomes more clear and understandable to you. Even though if you will do like this, examiner cannot deduct your single marks even, because you have already explained here that alpha plus beta equals to whatever the minus b upon a is there. If you want, you can write the full formula. I've already explained that. So I'll be using the direct formula. Okay. Next question. Now we have third part. See, some of the part I have left remaining because I don't want to video to be too long, so that in order to save time. So I'm directly on to the question. Question says, what are the zeros given? 0 and square root 5. Now alpha plus beta, we have written that line. Alpha plus beta, sum of its zeros equals to, we will add 0 over here. So we can say, and here square root 5. Now here we need to calculate the value of a. A here is, we can write square root 5 upon 1. Or we can write 0 upon 1. Even if you want, you can write minus sign as well. Tick. Now a is 1, b is what? B is 0, we can say. Minus 0, 0 means 0 only. There is no need to write even 0 minus over here. C is square root 5. So the quadratic equation is x square plus 0x plus square root 5. Or we can write x square plus square root 5 is your quadratic polynomial. This is your third part is being done. Let's move to part 0. I hope you are able to understand the denominator is certain and then everything. So let's move to part 4. Now this is part 4. Wait, I will rub this. This is part 4 and the number of zeros are 1, 1. So how we will be finding it? Sum of its zeros, that is minus b upon a, we can write 1, or we can write minus into minus 1 upon 1. This we will get the value of b. And when it will open, what will happen? You can, in order to get it more clear so that you are able to get value of b easily yourself, because minus sign is included. If you will open it up this bit, it will become 1 upon 1. Positive it will become, na? So automatically, that's why we are setting the value of b. Okay. I hope this is the rough one. Okay. Now we have what? 1. Clear? Value of a is also 1. B is minus 1. I hope you can see from here and understand how. And c is what? 1. So it is x square minus x plus 1. That is your quadratic polynomial of question number 2, part 4 solution. And formulas you can write it by yourself. It will be more better if you will write sum of its product equals to minus coefficient of x upon coefficient of x square, and product of its zeros will give what? Constant term upon coefficient of x square. I hope that is more clear. Now let's move to part 5th. Clean it up. Next, let's move to part next 5th one part. That is, what are the zeros given? What are the roots given? That is minus 1 upon 4, and 1 is positive and 1 is negative 1 upon 4. Okay. So let's have alpha plus beta, sum of its zeros. We can write minus 1 upon 4. From here, value of a and for product 1 upon 4. Value of a is clear, that is 4. Value of b is 1, positive. I hope you can understand how, because it's negative. If it would have been in positive, we would have written it in negative. If it is in negative, we will write it in positive. Remember, vice versa. Understood? If value here, value of b is becoming negative, you write it value of b in positive. If negative sign is there, okay, in terms of sum of its zeros, okay. And if it is positive, value of b will become in negative, okay. And value of c is what? 1. So write it down, 4x square plus x plus 1. This is your quadratic polynomial beta. I hope you are able to understand how this thing is working. Now let's move to the last part, and see, this is saving my time also and your time also. Writing the same thing again and again when the formulas are the same and the working is same. So this, and I wish Kalamia soon provide me the digital board, so it will save a lot of time. So let's have the last part. For the last 6th part we have 4 and 1. So sum of its product alpha plus beta, that will give 4, and products के लिए we have written 1. So if we will have B, so A is what we can say 1. If it is positive, see here it is positive, so value of B will become in negative. You can see here it is positive, so it will become like this, minus minus. So value of 1 A will be 1, B will be minus 4, and C will be 1. So it will be x square minus 4x plus 1. This is your required polynomial quadratic equation for exercise 2.2 polynomial. I hope you are able to understand. Still the clip is about to wind up at 16 some minutes, 16 around minutes, okay, we can say, and I hope you are able to understand. This thing is more clear, and inshallah I'll try my best to upload more clips regularly and to be more regular. Actually this thing is also there na, I have uploaded more than 100 clips and still my channel is not going, but inshallah it will grow one day, because I know I'm doing a quality work, and if it is able to benefit anyone, so may Allah accept it. So that's it. So I feel there are many students who feel problem in solving mathematics and doing mathematics in that regard. So for that reason I started my channel, and I hope you are able to understand. So keep on liking and sharing, and Allah Hafiz. And I like this look, so I wear this sort of look, so I thought, okay, why not on YouTube as well, and Instagram and other. And I'll give the link in for my Instagram page also for mathematics. There it's mathematics with Baji, on YouTube it's maths with Baji, so there's a little difference. So I hope you can understand. So I'll give the link in my Instagram ID as well in the comment box. Allah Hafiz, take